the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Turn 3 Racing Network. As tonight we're here with the OP Racing Premier Series presented by Butt Kicker as we begin our race for the championship, or the chase for the championship, I should say. This is the first time in a while that OP Premier Series has done a chase, so you'll have to forgive me if I get it wrong from time to time. By the way, I am your host. My name is KR Solfus. The field is rolling out from the grid, so let's look at our starting lineup for tonight's race. On the inside of row number 1 with a quick time of 56.002, that is Sebastian Marin. On the outside, Vicente Guerrero from Dale Cup Games. Row number 2, Kevin Freis in the 25 and Gabe Butler in the 88. Row number 3 on the inside is Kody, Surprise Me, and Anthony English in the 44. Eric Laurie, Josh Ball make up row number 4. Row 5 on the inside, that is the 27 of Shawn Flip Daddy Stevens and Zach Workman in the 19. Row number 6, the 71 of Shawn McCara and the 51 of Travis Elliott. Row 7, Zach Fritch in the 12, Peter deBorja in the 40. Row number 8, Jeff Crosby Jr. in the 33 and Jimmy Reynolds in the 17. Row 9 made up of Richard Kuhn and Robert Morrison. Row 10, Dave Hunt and Nate Warren. Row number 11, Rick Seabrands and Dustin Logston. Richard Sanchez and Alex Green make up row number 12. And our final row here tonight, Dan Harrington and Adam Kilday. As the field makes its way through turns 3 and 4, let's take a quick look at tonight's race info. It is a 6-race chase. This is race 14 of our 19-race season. All of our 16 contenders have had their points equalized. They are 1,000 points above everyone else. Skill and luck will combine in these 6 races to crown a champion. And for tonight, as always, we have 2 green-white checkered attempts. Our stages are at laps 25 and 50, and we have 1 fast repair available for these drivers. Sebastian Marin, for the first time though, takes the green flag, and we are underway here at Talladega. Side by side into turn number 1. Sebastian Marin edging out ahead just for the moment, ahead of the 14 of Vicente Guerrero, but down the back stretch, they're going to try and pull even. Josh Ball in the 1, jumping up to the 3rd lane. We'll see if he makes anything of it. So far, no one going up there with him. Here they come for the first lap. Side by side still. And at the line, it looked like the 14 of Vicente Guerrero picking up the first lap lead. Man, that 3-wide racing action getting hot and heavy. The 19 of Zach Workman leading this group in that 3rd lane, but now make it the 88 of Gabe Butler as I am trying to get caught up on 15 things hitting me all at once. It's all right. I got it. I know what I'm not doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Adam Kilday had the fastest lap last time around with a 50.30. Still 3 wide. Sebastian Marin doing a great job staying out in front of this field. Vicente Guerrero in the 14, right in the middle lane. Sebastian Marin going to move up to the high side, or to the middle lane. Josh Ball on the high side. Gabe Butler in the 88. Zach Workman in the 19. Our championship contenders are highlighted in green. I didn't get to talk about them because a few issues were discovered at the last minute, which was one of our hangups. But working our 5th lap and 3 wide, these guys really are already trying to put on a heck of a show and lay it all out there. 26 trucks took the green flag. All of them out there, all of them within 2 seconds of each other. So as this group continues to work around, keep in mind our stage will end at the completion of lap 25. We're working lap 6. We're just a handful of laps away from the green flag, from the first round of green flag pit stops. Although without the caution flags coming out for a stage, it does add a little bit of different strategy here. So as soon as that fuel window opens, we may not see these guys hit pit road, but you never know. Kody surprised me in the 6, takes over the race lead. Down the backstretch, Eric Gloria in the 071 right behind him. Surprise Me has the advantage down off of turn number 4 and into the tri-oval. Kevin Freis on his back bumper. That 6 came into this race on a hot streak. Let's go ahead and talk about some of these drivers who have been on a hot streak and look at who has earned the most points in the last 3 races. Josh Ball, 139 points earned in the last 3 races, and that is what has helped propel him into the chase for the championship. At number 1, leads in that 3rd lane right now. Gabe Butler, very solid super speedway driver here on Monday nights, earning 124 points. Kody surprised me with 112. Guerrero 111 and Freis with 109. Those were the last 3 races. And all those drivers are championship contenders. On board with Dustin Logston. Dustin, as a rookie here on Monday nights, has made it as a championship contender. Go ahead and take a look at our championship contenders all in one shot there. Everyone has essentially 0 points or 1,000 points, however you would like to look at it, but they are all even. So it's going to come down to stages and how you finish the race. So it's all about points from here on out. Trouble! Shawn McCarron, the 71, into the wall. And the yellow flag comes out for the first time, and the 71 already smoking. That is for sure a fast repair having to be burned right there. Adam Kilday looked like maybe he got a piece of it. Let's back this up and see what happened to the 71. Josh Ball and the 71. Looks like they just don't jive coming off of turn number 2. off the nose of Shawn Stevens. Round goes Kilday on the inside there. So calamity already for some of our championship contenders. Adam Kilday losing out big. It looked like Josh Ball was able to squeeze by a little bit there. Ball did receive some damage. Here they come for pit road, led by Kody. Surprised me. Everybody on the pit lane. Let's see how this plays out as they get ready to exit. Race off of pit road, I believe, is won by the 6. So with that being said, guys, gonna step away for a quick break. No one go anywhere. We'll be back to wrap up stage number 1.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the field is starting to stack up side by side once again. Our first caution of the night coming to a close. All right, so this is the first race for the chase for the championship. With that being said, our 6 tracks that we will go to in this order, we start at Talladega, we head to Bumpy Road Daytona, or the Legacy Daytona, and then is Daytona night for the 3rd race of the chase. That is April 22nd. April 29th, we are right back here at Talladega. And then we cycle back into the Legacy Daytona, and we end up at Daytona night, May 13th. Hope I'm here for that. That's one day after my birthday. I don't know. I celebrate my birthdays pretty hard. I go to, wait, no, that's a Monday. I don't go to work. I don't go to work on Sunday. No, that ain't for me. Ain't for me, hoss. All right, here we go. Pace truck pulls down. Long time. I feel like the iRacing developers said we are gonna make this pace truck get out of the way super early, and then we're gonna delay the start a long way, like here. Well, let's put it here, but the pace truck got out of the way 30 seconds ago. Gonna confuse everyone. All right, here we go. Lap 14 of 94. Surprise me on the inside, Freis on the outside. Down the back stretch as they try to build up speed. All of our trucks still on the lead lap. McCara, Ball, Kilday, all of them serviced on pit road, got back out there before they lost a lap. Josh Ball in the 1, taking the EOL, so I'm assuming that he claimed that as his fault. One of the rules here on Monday night, 2 incidents in a row, and that is a 10-point deduction. So championship contenders want to be aware of that. So Josh Ball gonna have to mind his P's and Q's, because a 10-point loss here in this 6-race stretch could be the difference between a championship trophy and well, I was there. Believe me, I know what that means. I've had my fair share of, well, I was there. Had it in my grasp. Ended up just being there. So Neagles in the 6 will forever be known as Surprise Me for the rest of the night. Freis in the 25. These are our front runners. And it's Sebastian, Marin, Vicente, Guerrero in this second row of trucks, as they are all just kind of looking like they're trying to ride around. Issues for Shawn McCary is pulled back onto pit road. What's up, Chad? Chad is a league owner, Mr. Griggs, and I did see you sent me that message. I didn't watch that video yet, so I don't know which one it is, but it is one of my videos, and I'm not sure where you stumbled upon it, but that is my video. Yes, I've ended up in the infield a couple of times. As we get 3 wide, Gabe Butler in the 88. Trying to use that 3rd lane to take over the top spot. Stage 1 going to end at the completion of lap 25. Oh, the radiator hose one. Ah, yes. Oh, yeah, that one really stunk. I went, that was 2022. And I went that entire year, that season, really upset about that radiator hose popping off, because that was the one of the only times that season I was out in front and then to be knocked out of the race because the hose comes off. And it was hot also. It was really hot. Not like I ended up with burns, but like skin definitely turned red. I got lucky. I got lucky in that regard, but not in the finish. That one stunk. I don't think I won a race till the last race of the season. So yeah, 2022 was a tough year. I was getting my butt kicked that year. Then 23 was complete opposite. And now we're heading towards 24. Who knows what's going to happen? Meanwhile, our front runners still 3 wide. Surprised me on the inside. Butler going to drop down in front of him. Right now, the only truck not on the lead lap is the 71. It's Shawn McCara. McCara finds himself 1 lap down, but about to be swallowed up once again. I don't think he is going to be able to stay ahead of this pack. As we look out the back, you can see the field making its way off of turn number 2. McCara into 3. That group might just be upon him right about the time that this stage ends. Chad wants to drive in the classic car that I do, and little does he know that I have a second one, and I'm willing to put it together. It's not that far apart. Pony up some what do you want to call it? Destruction money? Non-refundable, of course. And absolutely, I'll put you in it. It's a blast. They're fun. Puts a smile on my face. Couple drivers we haven't talked about here in stage number 1. Travis Elliott in the 51. Alex Green in the number 3. Green running that high, wide, and handsome. Shawn McCara in the 71 does drop down to the inside. Good heads-up move by McCara. Always appreciate a lap truck making that heads-up move to get out of the way. And McCara right now, yeah, it stinks he's gone 2 laps down, but if things stay the way they are, he is going to be the only truck not on the lead lap. So when this caution comes out that is about to the way they're racing, he will get that lap back. So Butler in the 88 trying to use that 3rd lane. Now we got a 4th lane trying to happen. 2 more laps to go in the stage. Vicente Guerrero, Alex Green, they're going to try and use a 4th lane. Things are getting very wiggly, very tight down the back stretch. Ooh! Now Zach Workman jumps up there. Workman in the 19, championship contender, going to try and go for it. Into the wall. Alex Green in the 3. hard brush with the wall, but we stay green. He keeps it straight. But that is going to spread him out just a little bit. Workman has the advantage. Surprise me. Tries to drop down to the inside. One more time around for stage one. Freis jumps up to the outside of the 6. Workman in the 19 right there, giving him a healthy shove. Sebastian Marin can't quite get to the back bumper yet. Eric Laurie shoots down to the infield. Laurie out of shape in the 071. Laurie gets going once again. And here they come through turns 3 and 4. Freis, Workman at the line. It is going to be close. Kevin Freis in the 25 by half a truck. Your stage 1 winner, the number 25 of Kevin Freis. And somehow, throughout all of that, we have stayed green. So now that you've had a moment to catch your breath, it looks like they are no longer interested in 3 and 4 wide. That third lane really fizzling out, just down to 1 truck now. That is the 14 of Vicente Guerrero. Last time our drivers were on pit road was lap 11. We're working lap 27 right now. So I expect to see these guys hit pit road before too much longer. In fact, we might see a few peel off this time by. Nope, looks like everyone's going to stay out, but that fuel window is open. I don't know if they can get to the fuel window to make it to the end of stage 2. These tank, it's borderline right now from where they pitted. They had enough fuel, obviously, to make it to stage 1. But, yeah, maybe they can. Maybe they get to lap 31 before they hit pit road. It'll be close. Last time around, their speed was a 51.05 from our race leader, Kevin Freis. Let's see what he hits this time. Freis turning a 51.2. So they're not slowing their pace up a whole lot. No one's trying to save fuel to make it to a number. Their best laps are a 50.7. Last time around, we turned a 51.1. So 0.3 of a second, 0.4 of a second. That's not massive fuel savings right there. Not with a super speedway aero package. Do want to point out that the 071 of Eric Laurie was able to continue after his big moment. Little bit of damage on that truck, but he is still out there, still cycling around. Let's see if we can figure out what happened to the 071. Might have. Oh, as we do have drivers on the pit road. In fact, all but 5 trucks on the pit lane. We'll try and come back to Eric Laurie here in just a little bit. John Stevens in the 27 stays out. Jamie Reynolds, Peter deBorja, Dustin Logston, Travis Elliott, all those drivers stay out. Race off pit road, won by the 23 of Sebastian Marin. Rest of the field now hits pit lane. Marin and Surprise Me form up down the backstretch. Vicente Guerrero with a ton of speed. He stays locked into the back bumper of the 6. Gabe Butler joining the 14. Dave Hunt in the 53 right there as well. So this group going to make easy work of the drivers who just came down pit road. They are all down and away, but Sebastian Marin going to pass them before they even get close to full speed. So Marin now back to the point. Kevin Freis, our stage 1 winner. Once we get a break, we'll try and get a word in with him. Right now, the 25 has his hands full. I do my best not to interrupt drivers. They always tell me, "Oh no, it's okay. You can talk to me." But what they don't think about is, all right, let's say I'm talking to you and a crash happens and you might be possibly sort of responsible for it. And then they find out that you were talking to the broadcaster when it happened. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the end of that. That crit in the 12 has the new fast lap of the race at a 50.08. We're on board with the 12. He is tucked in behind Sanchez. Sanchez is in charge of the rod. He is the rod father. He does like his rods bent, obviously, as he is a superb fisherman, apparently. One might even call him a master batesman. All that's in good fun. Fishermen have the most fun. They have one of the oldest professions, therefore their jokes run long and deep. Marin in the 23 continues to hold on to the top spot. Eric Laurie in the 071 down below the yellow line on the apron. He is going to go a lap down. That puts 2 trucks 1 lap down. Eric Laurie in the 071 and Shawn McCara in the 71. So far, 1 caution has slowed us down for the night. Stage 1 was won by Kevin Freis. Stage 2 will end at the completion of lap 50. So let's take another look at our championship contenders. Keep in mind, I have not been able to update this for stage 1 points. But these are our championship contenders. We know Kevin Freis won the stage. We'll give him plus 10 overall. But as things stand, Kevin Freis is our points leader. Stage 2 might change that up just a little bit. So with our drivers hitting pit road on lap 30, they cannot stretch their fuel tanks to the end of the stage, and a late caution, meaning late as in somewhere around lap 46, would be kind of ideal for these guys, because that's about when their tanks run dry. That caution comes out, and it is what it is at that point, but everyone maybe trying to eyeball that lap 46, lap 47, see a caution come out as Nate Warren, another championship contender, in trouble. Warren 1 lap down. Josh Ball in the 1, doing a nice job at recovering from his earlier issues. Ball in the 1, now high, wide, and handsome, taking over the top spot. Want to take a moment and go on board with a long-time runner here in OP and one of the greats in OP history, number 4, Rick Seabrands. Right now he is tucked in behind Morrison. Seabrands, part-time runner here on Monday night. Be good to see him in victory lane. Be good to see Rick and his group run full-time again on Monday night. Everyone has their schedules and life and things and reasons. But yeah, always good to see the number 4 Rick Seabrands out here and enjoy watching that truck work its way around the super speedway. Surprised me, our race leader down on the inside. 23, Sebastian Marin on his outside. Josh Ball in that Red Bull number 1. Third lane, trying to make it high, wide, and handsome. This time around, we'll have 10 laps to go in stage number 2. Shawn McCarra back on pit road on an extended stay for the 71. Not sure if it is an early exit for the 71 just yet. They are working on that truck on pit road. We'll keep you informed as it sits there. Eric Laurie and Nate Warren still the only 2 trucks out there that are 1 lap down. Nate Warren in front of Eric Laurie. making him the first truck 1 lap down. So our first caution of the night was an incident with Josh Ball in the 1, Shawn in the 71, and then Adam Kilday in the 85. Kilday a championship contender, Josh Ball a championship contender. Both drivers able to stay on the lead lap, but Kilday right now running as the first truck, or I should say the last truck on the lead lap. The 85 working with a group here, but he is about 10 seconds off the race lead. Meanwhile, Josh Ball running with the lead pack. So Kilday and Ball kind of recovering at a little bit of a different pace. But I would not count out this 85 just yet. And remember, it is a 6-race chase, meaning it is a total points accumulation throughout all 6 races to declare our champion. We got rid of the rounds here on Monday night. If you want to see playoff rounds, that is happening with Wednesday night's OP Grand National Series. I'd like to see you all there for that. Meanwhile, they continue to cycle around at the front. But yeah, I'd like to see you guys out for Wednesday night as well. We're getting deep into our championship run in the first round for Wednesday night. In fact, this Wednesday night is the final race in the opening round. We have 16 drivers on Wednesday night, just like we do here on Monday night. The problem is, we're going to chop it down to 8 championship contenders here on April 10th. So only 8 drivers are going to survive into next week and still have a shot at becoming a Grand National champion. The OP Championship weeks or season is underway for sure. Next Monday night, talked about the schedule a little bit earlier. The next Monday night, April 15th, we are at Legacy Daytona track for the Bumpy Road 250. A lot of Bumpy Road 250s this season. I do miss the iRacing Super Speedway, but not a favorite track of the drivers. It's one of my favorite tracks, but hey, drivers and owners said we just want to keep it simple. So that's been a simple season where we cycle through Talladega, Legacy Daytona, Daytona Night, Daytona Day, and that kind of stuff. Here comes a group of drivers on the pit road led by the 5 of Richard Sanchez. Sanchez, Anthony English, Dave Hunt, Rick Seabrands, all on the pit road. Sebastian Marin and Surprise Me stay out and lead the field. The 6 jumps up to the second lane. Now drops down to inside. The 19 had a little bit better run. The 6 didn't want to lose it. Yellow flag is coming out. Vicente Guerrero in trouble. And that was coming off of turn number 2. And what a lucky break for drivers who hit pit road. They are going to come out on top. Let's see if we can figure out what happened to Vicente Guerrero in the 14. He and Josh Ball make contact off of turn number 2. And the 14 nose first into the outside wall. Off the nose of the 14. And that could be a 10-point deduction for the one of Josh Ball, depending on how it's ruled by race control. 2 incidents in a row. This is all speculation. Looks like it's what happened to me, but I am not the final say. Race control maybe sees netcode, maybe sees something else. It looked like the number 1 has caused our first 2 cautions of the race. We know he took blame for the first one as he dropped to the tail of the field. As Sanchez motors on by everyone else on the pit road. Sanchez takes over the top spot. Hit pit road at the right time. Everyone else on the pit lane. 25 peels off. Let's see if we can't get a quick word in with our stage 1 winner. It's been a while. Wait a minute. Hold on. Was that the end of the stage? It was the end of the stage. Holy crap. That's Sebastian Marin who won the stage? Ah, dang it. Watching the replay and forgot all about watching who hit pit road. Maybe it will surprise me. I think surprise me is going to be our stage 2 winner. I don't have any official ruling for stage 2. So let's get caught up by talking to our stage 1 winner. Kevin, you got your ears on, bud?
Yeah, KR, how you doing?
Playing a little bit of catch up here. We've had a long green flag run. Stage 1 winner, man. Nice job.
Yeah, thank you. That was probably one of the craziest endings to a stage finish we've had. It was a lot of fun out there.
I won't disagree. I was very surprised to see it finish the way it did without a caution.
Yeah, I expected us to wreck like 3 times, and I was pretty surprised that we didn't. Especially a couple of times we were just sliding, hitting each other, switching lanes from top to bottom. Like it was the craziest racing we've had.
Yeah, it was, but you came out on top, man. Nice job.
Yeah, thank you. It's I hope we can keep the truck up here, keep it clean, and be there at the end, just to battle it out, especially with it now now being the playoffs, every single point matters, so you don't want to lose any points unnecessarily. So like I got really lucky on that one the green flag pit stop. I slid my box, but thank God Richard Sanchez picked me up and pushed me back to the pack, and then we went right to the front there. So it's been a interesting race, a lot of fun.
All right, man. Well, nice job. Real quick, since you are currently our man with an ear to the ground, who won stage 2?
That's a solid question because I wasn't paying attention.
All right. Well, we
I just
won't hold
know
it against
I
you.
didn't. I know I didn't, and that's all I know.
All right, man. Well, you're heading towards the front stretch. Shout outs, thank yous. Anything you need to add for stage 1?
Yeah, thank you for the broadcast. Thanks to the Dale Cup boys for running a really strong first and second stage there. Hopefully we can keep it up. And thank you to all the other drivers who made that first stage ending a hell of a lot of fun.
All right, man. Well, nice job. We're going to let you get back to it. Good luck in the rest of the race.
Thanks, man. Hope you enjoy it.
Absolutely. That is Kevin Freis in the 25, our stage 1 winner. I'm going to try and get confirmation. I do think it is Kody surprised me in the 6 for stage 2, but until I can figure out for sure that that's who it was, you guys will have to bear with me. And if we get another caution and I have confirmation, I will talk to our stage 2 winner. But here we go, firing it off. First 50 laps are in the books. Now it is time for the last half of the race. How you doing, Kevin? Good to see you. Thank you very much for saying hello. Been a quiet night. I want to say thanks to Chad, thanks to Kevin for saying hello. Means a lot when you guys interact with me. Zach Fritsch in the 12. Down on the inside lane. That inside lane did not get going. Kyle, how you doing? He wants to shake and bake. I agree. Let's shake and bake. Side by side, the 12 and the 23. Fritchie boy on the inside. One of our championship contenders. Green spoiler and a green backing to their name across the scroller. How you know that that is a championship contender? All right, so we've gone through 52 laps of racing. Y'all have had a moment to assess the situation, analyze who's going to win. So now let me know who you guys think is going to come out on top in the first race of this 6-race chase for the championship. Sebastian Marin right now is out in front. A very easy pick to be a race win here tonight. That 23 has been bad fast, qualified on pole. However, the 14 of Vicente Guerrero just turned the fastest lap of the race at a 49.98. He is the only driver in a sub 50-second bracket. He is working hard to get back to the front. Dustin Logston in the 81 just ahead of the 14. Logston in his rookie season making it into the championship chase. How could you not root for an underdog like the rookie? Everyone loves a good underdog story. Nobody wants to see somebody win championship after championship, race after race. Doesn't matter how cool they are. There's always going to be a split following. But that underdog always gets the loudest cheers, the biggest stand up and ovation. every time, without fail. And that's just human nature. It's great. I love it. Love a good underdog story. I also love a villain story. Even throw in a villain arc. Even go from being the good guy that everyone cheered for to being the guy that nobody cheers for because, well, by golly, he's won 3 races this year or whatever it is, right? It can change in the blink of an eye. All that to say, the 12 out in front. Sebastian Marin and Kody surprised me. Running second and third. Oh, dived down to the inside by the 23. Kevin is cheering for Kody. Of course, we all knew that was going to happen. I do appreciate you letting us know then, Kevin. We just wanted to make sure. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Do want to point out, if you guys haven't seen it yet, Shawn after spending 10 minutes on pit road, has decided to call it a night. His scorecard has been pulled. He is done with tonight's event. So Shawn becomes our first DNF. Eric Laurie now is the only truck 1 lap down. Laurie right here in the mix of all of this in that 071. We did not figure out what happened to Eric Laurie that put him in this spot. We saw him shoot down to the infield, but no caution flag was thrown. We stayed green. We had to keep chugging along. Either way, Eric, we're not sure what happened to you, but we're glad to see you recovering. Get that lap back, man. On board with the 88 of Gabe Butler as he looks back at Dan Harrington. Oh, an engine popped. Who just let go? Dan Harrington in the 82 popped an engine. He is slow. He got out of the way. Wow, what a big moment there. Everyone able to make it around. Tough break for the 82, but holy smokes. Good news for Dan Harrington. That was through turns 3 and 4, so he is going to be able to hit pit road, burn that fast repair if he has it. But he is slowly making his way there. Harrington going to lose a lap here for sure, maybe even 3. Alex Green in the 3. Now the truck about to be swallowed up. Alex goes to the high side, trying to get out of the way. So Green, the first truck 1 lap down, as Harrington is into his pit stall. We'll see if that 82 can get back out there. Guys, whatever want to watch an OP Monday night race from a different point of view, look up Demon Tech 82 over on Twitch and YouTube. That is Dan Harrington. Demon Tech 82. And if you do go there, tell them I said hi. Tell them I sent you. Drop a like and a follow or subscribe or whatever. Whatever the free thing is to do to show the support for that driver. And you don't necessarily have to support the driver. Support the man who is doing the best to make the content for you guys to watch. That goes a long way, it truly does. Kevin being a very loud, love it, Kevin. Everyone should be caps lock off when you are in this YouTube chat. But Kevin very forcefully and proudly saying, if not Kody, I want my boy Vicente to win, aka Vicente, ye Italian stallion. I love it. I love it, Kevin. Kyle wants to know, is engine damage random? No. Harrington pushed too hard, too long. Stayed with that front radiator tucked up underneath the back bumper of somebody for too long. Engine overheated and it let go. He was doing a great job at pushing very, very hard. But you can only do that for a couple of laps, and if you're not careful and not paying attention, it will bite you. So no, engine damage is not random. A lot of drivers last time around turned their fastest lap of the race. All that though, we still only have one driver in a sub 49 second bracket, or sub 50 second bracket, making it a 49.98. That is Vicente Guerrero with the fastest lap so far. Drivers last on pit road on lap 48. We are working lap 63. So pit stops just a handful of laps away, and you start to see that here. They're too wide, all shuffling for position. Here in the next few laps, we're going to see them drop down to single file. The Demon Tech 82 goes another lap down. So Dan Harrington now 2 laps down. Dang old dang, I always enjoy a race where Dan Harrington is in the top 5. And to see that engine let go as he was working hard to make that happen, really, really frustrates you. Really gets to you. All right, so we know Kevin is rooting for Kody, surprise me, or Vicente Italian Stallion. Who else is out here that has picked a driver that they want to see this win this opening race for the chase for the race? Chase for the championship? Race champ. That's a lot of syllables that are unnecessary. I need to work on that. Let's just get rid of some words. Why say many word when few word work? Yes, I like that better. Freis in the 25, our stage 1 winner. Back out in front. He has been a front runner all night long, along with the 88 of Gabe Butler. Tech Fritz has had to work to the front, but once that 12 got up there, he has really had a great view of this speedway. without too many trucks in front of him. Right now, he is being shuffled towards the back as he is trapped on that inside line. Sebastian Marin in the 23, our pole sitter for tonight's event. We have one truck peeling off for pit road. That is the 2 of Nate Warren. Nate Warren, who had gotten back on the lead lap, now finds himself on the pit road, trying to offset in that strategy. Hitting by himself, did not get the caution that he needed, and the 2 really going to find himself in trouble here. So another championship contender struggling. Dave Hunt, 1 lap down. Nate Warren going to end up a lap down before it's all said and done. Here comes everyone onto pit road though. Or I shouldn't say everyone, but a good chunk of trucks peel off for pit lane there. That leaves 7 drivers who have not come down pit road. Surprised me in the 6 out in front. Kilday in the 85 sitting in second. Logston 3rd, 4th. Workman. Seabrands rounds out your top 5 right now. Sebastian Marin wins the race off of pit road for the drivers who had made that pit stop. Here comes our next group. Kilday very aggressive on the pit road. Locks him up, holds on to it. Not sure if he's going to get caught speeding or not. But the 85, if he doesn't get caught speeding, made up a ton of ground on pit lane. Problems for the 4 of Rick Seabrands. And he is shutting it down. Not sure what happened to him, but it looks like he is pulling to a stop and he is gone to pit road. So Adam Kilday did not get hit with a speeding penalty. That very aggressive entry onto pit road has given him the race lead for the moment. But here comes Sebastian Marin, who was the first group to hit pit road. They are gaining speed, but Sebastian Marin already has it, and he is going to make quick work of it. Oh, this is going to get dicey. Butler has the race lead when it is all said and done. Still don't have any clear word on what happened to the 4 of Rick Seabrands. But the number 4 looks like maybe his night is done. 25 laps to go. We will have one more pit stop to settle this one out. Butler, Fritch, your front runners in their respective lanes. Jeff Crosby Jr. in the 33, a driver we haven't talked about yet tonight. At 33, a championship contender. Up 12 spots from where he started to be inside the top 5. Adam Kilday, who has spun out, started at the back. He has had one of those nights that has an up and down kind of night, I would keep your eyes out for this 85. Doing a fantastic job at keeping that truck relevant. And he is just behind the 33 of Crosby Jr. But yeah, haven't talked a lot about the 33 tonight. That white Callaway machine gives a shove to the 88. Zach Workman in the 19. Been on the high side, 4 wide at one point, so we know that driver's not afraid to mix it up. Do want to point out that right now we have 20 trucks on the lead lap. Only one truck out of the race, that is the 71 of Shawn McCarra. Currently he has scored 26th and will most likely stay scored 26th, as he's about 40 laps down and we don't have 40 laps left in the race. So Shawn McCarra scored with 26th here. Dan Harrington, 25th place right now. Harrington popped his engine, was able to get out of the way in a very good heads-up move. Got out of the way before there was any further issues. And he did this while almost at the front. He was second truck on the inside line, I believe. Second or third truck, somewhere in there. Popped that engine, got down to the inside, got out of the way. Unfortunately, had to burn a fast repair while this was under green flag. But now he finds himself a couple laps down. Rick Seabrands in the 4 has rejoined the race. Still not sure what happened to the 4 of Seabrands. But he is back out there. He is running by himself now. But he currently is in 24th spot. Just 1 lap down, so a caution flag bunches this field back up and gives this 4 a shot. He is not the first truck 1 lap down, though. That goes to the 3 of Alex Green, as we have another driver heading for pit road. That is the 82 of Dan Harrington. So Harrington going another lap down. But Alex Green, the first truck, 1 lap down in the 3. Dave Hunt in the 53, one of our championship contenders, finding himself 1 lap down. Hunt back here with this group that includes Robert Morrison, Eric Laurie, and Dustin Logston. Throw in Richard Kuhn in the 47. Kuhn in 18th place. Jimmy Reynolds in the 17, currently 19th. So this group a little bit off the lead pack, led by Morrison. Now, I gotta say, this has been a race with very limited cautions, but we are heading with 19 laps to go. We're heading to the end of the race with 19 laps to go. These 6 trucks here, man, you stay single file and just ride around. When this group here, this lead pack, decides that they want to throw it all away and take each other out, by golly, Morrison, Logston, Reynolds, all those guys, they're far enough away that they can be slowed up. They can spread out, slow down, not get caught up in the mess, not get any damage. And this whole pack up here might take themselves out. It's gonna be interesting though. I mean, this has been what, 3 cautions? Anyone keeping track of this? Am I supposed to keep track of it? think it's 3 cautions, maybe 2 cautions. I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Zach Fritz. Sebastian Marin. Running 1 and 2. Peter deBorja in the 40 for the first time tonight, making a charge to the top spot. deBorja, championship contender. deBorja, a long time since he has been in victory lane, and what an outstanding time to get back to victory lane here when you're kicking off that 6-round race for the chase. Now down to 16 laps to go. Our fuel window is open to make it to the end of this race, even if we have green and white checkers. Who's going to be the first truck to come down pit road, top off their fuel tanks, and get back out there? I do want to point out that the 82 of Dan Harrington, we saw him peel off for pit road. He has gone behind the wall. His night appears to be done. Harrington unable to fix that engine to his liking. Now sits. He's going to pack up early, get a head start getting out of this speedway. Gets home a little bit sooner. Yeah, it stinks you didn't win the race, but by golly, getting to bed before everyone else. Oh man, sometimes that's good bragging rights. Zach Fritz in the 12, our race leader now. Peter deBorja in the 40, right to his outside. Fritz picked up a win back on March 18th at Talladega. So he is looking to make it 2 in a row here. Now give me just a minute here. Because I need to look something up. I'm not finding what I want. But we do have trucks peeling off from pit road. The 12, the 40, the 88. Ooh, contact with the 88 and the 12, but a little bit of a bumper graze there. Looks like everyone going to be able to escape that one without major incident. But our race leader is the 23 of Sebastian Marin. Marin on the pit road. Brings this group down. Kevin Freis, Vicente Guerrero, Josh Ball, Travis Elliott, Sanchez, Kilday. They all make their pit stops. Eric Laurie in the 071 leads this group. Laurie now finds himself last truck on the lead lap as Jimmy Reynolds in the 17 assumes the race lead. So Reynolds out in front. Jimmy last on pit road on lap 67. So he will have to hit pit road along with Morrison, Logston, Richard Kuhn, David Hunt. These guys all have to hit pit road. Down to 12 laps to go. Check in on our drivers who have made their pit stop. Gabe Butler in the 88, trying to make that truck very wide. Sebastian Marin, Kody surprised me right there as well. Kevin Freis, our stage 1 winner. I will say I never got confirmation for stage 2. I do believe it was the 6 of Surprise Me, but I cannot confirm that. We never got a chance to talk to stage 2 winner. As Reynolds, Morrison, Logston, and Kuhn have hit pit road, they're going to get swallowed up very easily by this pack. And this group trying to go 4 wide. Peter deBorja, high, wide, and handsome, doesn't work out for him, blends in. Let's go on board with Jeff Crosby Jr. in the 33. You can see just how tight they are racing right now. We're down to 10 laps to go. These guys know the end of this race is coming up. It is time to go. They have made their final pit stop. They are getting after it. That whole give and take scenario, the give is done. It is all take right now, and somebody somewhere is going to end up with a black eye. Someone else is going to end up in victory lane. Let's figure out what happens here. Let me know how you think it's going to play out. I know Kevin has already said that he is voting and rooting for Kody for first place, but if not Kody, then it's Vicente Guerrero. Everyone else, I don't know where you stand. Warp Sauce says 10 to go. Yeah, we got 10 to go. That'll make it 9 to go. It'll be 8 very soon. Warp Sauce, let me know who you think's gonna win this one. I want some Warp Sauce. I have no idea what's gonna happen when I taste it. Maybe send me to Mars? I don't know. Warp Sauce, it's a good name. Good name, I like that name. Workman in the 19, once again finds himself out in front. Butler in the 88, down on the inside, trying to battle with the 25 of Freis on his backbone. Oh, Zach Fritz got out of shape there. Several trucks making contact. We stay green as they scattered down the backstretch. Holy cow. How did they save that? Zach Fritz had a big moment there. Some contact was made, and each one of these drivers found a way to hold on to the steering wheel to keep it green. On board with the 12 as he is tucked in behind the 85 of Adam Kilday. run down the backstretch and heading into turns 3 and 4. This time around, they're going to get 6 laps to go. Nate Warren, Dave Hunt are 2 championship contenders that are not on the lead lap. Butler in the 88, Workman in the 19. Butler won the first race of the season. Has not been able to make it back to victory lane. Since that race, but Gabe Butler has been a mainstay at the front. He's one of those drivers that you say makes his own luck. Picked up the first win of the season. Oh my goodness, what a shot from the 19. He was able to hold on to it. Now they're going every which way. Caution flag comes out. Josh Ball around. Sebastian Marin around. Gabe Butler almost went around, but he was able to survive. But contact for Josh Ball, Zach Workman, several trucks down the backstretch go around, bringing out the yellow flag with 5 laps to go. Let's take a look and see what happened for this one. Ball and Workman go spinning there. Just a knot of cars. Sanchez down to the inside. Ooh, trouble here in this group as well. Big moment for the 17 of Jimmy Reynolds. And you can see everyone stack up here coming off of turn 2. Workman gets into the wall. Oh, wow. What a moment. What a time to catch your breath. Nate Warren in the 2. Gets back on the lead lap. All right, so this caution flag is going to bunch the field back up. I don't think we are into a green-white checkered attempt just yet. I don't think we are, but it's right on the border. Like it might be I think it's an organic green-white checkered attempt. What I'm trying to say. Everyone's good on fuel. Right now, our race leader is the 25 of Kevin Freis, last on pit road on lap 82. So he will be able to make it to the end of this race. Zach Fritsch pitted on lap 91. We know he's good to go. "19 trucks on the lead lap. Lights are going to go out on the pace truck this time around. Yeah, I think it's a organic green-white checkered attempt here. Dale Cup Games finds itself with two drivers on the front row for what could be the final restart of the night. Gabe Butler in the 88. Last in victory lane on June 8th for our opening race of season 12. Butler, man on a mission. Vicente Guerrero, he has been the hot shoe this season, picking up 3 wins, including last week. Oh yeah, I never showed this one. I got this one, guys. Hold on, I gotta do it. This was last week. Vicente Guerrero picked up the race win. Gabe Butler second, third. Kody surprised me. Dave Hunt fourth. Josh Ball fifth. Workman and Guerrero are stage winners for last week. Holy cow, I can't believe I forgot to do that. I mean, I can, because let's be honest. Oof. But yeah, there it is. But here we go. Guerrero, 3 wins on the season. Freis, surprise me. Butler, those are your first 2 rows. How's it gonna play out? All we have to do is get around, get to the white flag. But until then, it is anyone's guess what happens. 2 laps to go as the green flag is back out here at Talladega. Freis in the 25, has Gabe Butler hard on his back bumper. Nobody is going to breathe these engines for the next 2 laps. Freis in the 25 has the advantage on the inside right now. The 88 still glued to that back bumper. Surprise me, has his teammate, the 14 of the Italian Stallion, working with him. This time around, Freis gets the white flag. The 25 has the advantage for the moment. Points are everything, as it is a 6-race battle to declare a champion. The 25 through turns 1 and 2 comes on off of turn 2 with the race lead. Down the back stretch, the 6 has some momentum, but the 88 gives a good shove to the 25. How is this going to play out as Adam Kilday in the 85 trying to make some noise in the 3rd lane? Off of turn number 4, onto the front stretch. Big wiggle, but keeping it clean. Surprise me, in the 6, has the advantage, and coming to the line, it is none other than the 6, of Kody Surprise Me. Chaos after the checkered flag, but it does not matter. We have a race winner, and the 6 pulls it off. Let's take another look here as they were coming to the line. Right place, right time. Kody Surprise Me with the race win. And what a way to kick off this 6th race battle for the championship. 1, 2, 3. That is Kody's 4th win of the season. All right, let's go through our race results before we get talking to our drivers on the podium. First place goes to Kody. Second, Vicente Guerrero, Kevin Freis, and third, Travis Elliott. Fourth, rounding out your top 5 is the awesome and beautiful Adam Kilday. Sixth place goes to Gabe Butler. Seventh, Jeff Crosby Jr., Sebastian Marin 8th. 9th goes to Anthony English, Robert Morrison 10th. 11th, Dustin Logston, Peter deBorja 12th. 13th, Richard Sanchez, Zach Fritsch 14th. 15th, Nate Warren. 16th place goes to Zach Workman, Shawn Stevens 17th. 18th, Richard Kuhn, Josh Ball 19th. 20th is Dave Hunt, Alex Green 21st. Eric Laurie 22nd. 23rd, Rick Seabrands. 24th, Jimmy Reynolds. Dan Harrington 25th. And 26th is none other than the 71 of Shawn McCare. So with all that being said, let's start talking to tonight's race winner. And we'll see if we can confirm if he was our stage 2 winner as well. Let's get right into it and fire it off. Mr. Kody Surprise Me in the 6. How you doing, bud?
Pretty good, pretty good.
All right, we know you won the race, right?
Yeah.
But did you get stage 2?
Yes.
All right,
I believe so.
We have been waiting forever to get confirmation on stage 2.
I believe that was me. Unofficially, I think it was me.
Oh my gosh. Can you officially make a statement unofficially?
My statement is IKR. I don't know, like I ran up front. I might have got first or second or third, but I got stage points. That's the important thing.
Stage points are important. All right, man. Nice job. First race of the chase for the championship. You come away race winner, possibly a stage win as well. You find yourself in Rolla, Missouri. You had a total blackout. You were like completely lost in the dark earlier this afternoon. Now you're a race winner. Tell me all about it, man.
Just continuing the great communication that the teams had from really just this whole season. Kevin, Seabass, and Vince and I have honestly just whatever we need to give each other as far as temps, like cycling temps and communication, we've gave each other. And we keep each other fresh to where nobody blows an engine or anything like that. And you know, we've all taken care of each other. We all got good stage points and a good finish. You know, we just need to keep putting ourselves in a position to where, you know, we can get the title home to one of the Dale Cup drivers this season, because I feel like we've put together a very consistent season, and I'd like this to get capped off with a title.
All right. I don't want to put pressure on you, but can you bring one home for us Missouri folk?
Well, I think I've mentioned it a couple times with my, you know, previous Final Four interviews, but I've got a story I'm trying to finish, not to take the words out of Cody Rhodes, who just finished his story yesterday, but I have a story in OP, and I came very close my rookie season, and I've told people I won't stop and I'll continue. You know, I want to bring home a title to the Missouri boys, so 5 races to go, a race at a time, a lap at a time, and it's not possible without the guys that I run with. And the only thing I really want, to be honest with you, is at the end of the day, if it's not going to be me, I want to make sure it's one of my teammates. And, Seabass won it last season. And the first priority has to be that one of the 4 of us have to have this title this season. I feel like, we've put together the performances to warrant that.
All right, man. Well, nice job. A great first run in the championship chase. Solid points haul, race win, a stage win. Shout out, thank yous. Anything else you need to add that you haven't said yet?
Yeah, I want to thank you, KR, at Turn 3 for broadcasting, the OP admins. I want to thank all my Dale Cup teammates that deserve all of the credit for the consistent performances that we put together. Kevin, Vince, Seabass, good job. I want to thank Friend Real Estate, Martin Sports, Extra Life for sponsoring. Just need to keep the momentum going and hopefully just try to stay out of the wrecks come next week.
All right, man. Well, once again, nice job.
Thank you.
All right, that is Kody Surprise Me in the 6th. But now let's move on to our second place finisher, and that is the driver of the 14. He is known as the Italian Stallion, Mr. Vicente Guerrero.
What up, KR?
Man, I tried. I put in an honest half-assed effort, and that's what you get.
Yeah, no good. You gotta keep practicing.
Well, man, hey, I'll tell you what, solid second place finish for you here tonight. You started on the front row. That number 14 truck looked like it had just a great night, never deep in the field, avoided quite a bit of the action, comes away with a second place. Tell me all about it.
Yeah, it's a fun Budweiser truck tonight here at Talladega, and my teammates were fast, truck's fast. Everybody was racing really competitive tonight. I really enjoyed the racing. It was really intense. It was fun racing it. Everybody had like respect tonight. Everybody had respect for each other, and they apologized to whatever is going on. Everybody checked up at certain points, so I think that's played a lot this race. Really appreciate that. But yeah, this Budweiser truck, man, it was solid tonight.
Yeah, it for sure was a great night to watch, especially kicking off a championship run. So Vicente, it's hard to know where you finished throughout the stages. So where'd you finish in these stages here tonight?
I think I finished fourth in stage 1. And I don't know, I might have not gotten any points for that last stage where there's a caution. I felt like I got turned. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's why I was racing a lot more aggressively towards the second half of that race, because I needed to get for sure a good finish to make up for that no points.
Well, great race either way for you, despite my jokes. So, man, shout-outs, thank yous. Anything you need to add?
Yeah, I don't want to shout out you for broadcasting. I want to shout out to OP for this league. It's a great league, and all the admins, what they do here in OP, and all the fellow competitors here racing tonight. It was fun racing with all of them. My teammates, Kody, Kevin, Seabass. And I want to thank my wife for sure. I can't forget her this time.
I do want to say hi to Mrs. Vicente.
Mrs. Guerrero.
Yeah, hi. Thanks for letting him do this.
Yeah, she's giving you the big old bird.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh. Like, is it a parrot is it a parrot on her shoulder? Because I want one of those birds.
I don't think it is.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, now she's giving me the eye.
All right, man. Well, you better put a vest on. Good luck tonight.
You too.
But nice job, second place.
Thanks, KR.
That is Vicente Guerrero, our Italian stallion, here tonight. Now let's move on to our final step of the podium. That is the driver of the 25, Kevin Freis. Kevin, congratulations. Bringing it home in third place. Dale Cup Games rounds out the podium.
Yeah, it was a fun race out there. The guys kept it pretty crazy. I think had one of the bigger mistakes of the race after I was so distracted talking to you and confused at the same time. Because I was like, wait a minute, I didn't win the stage. Why am I being pulled in? I brought the field down to like 60 miles an hour on the restart, thinking Fritz was the leader.
See, there's a reason why I try and only talk to people under yellow, and everyone's like, oh no, just go ahead and pull me in. It's fine, it's fine.
Pull me in green. It'll be so much less confusing for me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yo, it wouldn't throw me off at all. I'm all for that.
Yeah. Oh no. I literally just had a monologue about why a broadcaster doesn't do certain things. And then your first words in your post-race interview is, hey, even though we were under yellow, you totally screwed me up.
I was so confused. No, I blamed it on Fritz. I'm like, why are we slowing down to 60? And then he's like, you're the leader. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
My bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was something.
All right, man. Well, hey, stage win, third place finish to round out the race. Nice job here tonight. Tell me a little bit more about what happened that we haven't talked about yet.
It was just, as I've previously said, it was just an absolutely fun race with everybody up front. They were willing to dice it up a lot more. And I mean, I think this was one of our better races of the season. If you just look at the caution count, I mean, it's 3. Got some green flag pit stops, which always spreads out the field, makes you have to work your butt off a little bit. So definitely can't complain about that. And yeah, it was just great team effort tonight. I mean, everybody was up front the whole race. Seabass got caught up in that final caution. I don't really know what happened there. All I knew is I heard tires like sliding. So I just dove low because I was in the bottom lane. I was just going for the infield. I'm like, please don't hit me. Not again. And yeah, so that was unfortunate. I have no clue what happened yet. But other than that, it was, and he battled back up for P8. So great team night. Starting off the playoffs strong. Hopefully we can all keep it going.
All right, man. Well, nice job, man. Once again, congratulations. Third place finish to round this one out. Final step of the podium. Stage 1 win. Nice job.
Thank you.
That is
gotta thank you, of course, for this broadcast tonight. I gotta thank the people and all the people who tuned in and watch us every week. Sometimes you think they're nuts for watching us, but they keep coming back for more because we put on good shows like this.
I mean, I can't believe you thanked me, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you come back every week too, even after some of our dumpster fire races. So, I mean, you get credit for that. Some of those can be really long. They're long for us, and we're in the car doing something. Thanks to all the drivers out there who battled their tails off tonight, and the admin of OP who deal with all of us. So, and that's about it for the night.
All right, man. Well, nice job and congratulations. Solid third place finish. And
thank you,
man. Go get one. Go get one championship. Is what I mean. Go get it.
Hey, that's the plan. But as long as it comes from the team, I'm cool with it.
No.
I also got to apologize to Gabe a little bit tonight because I didn't think he would get hot as fast as he did. But I was clear up the one time. I didn't want to screw anybody. I didn't know what was going on behind him in terms of how tight people are. I didn't want to see him fall back or anything. But he stayed with me, and I got to give him credit for that. Thank you to him for the push in there for that whole green-white checker.
All right, man. Well, nice job once again. Solid third place finish, stage win. Great points haul for you. That is Kevin Freis, our final step of the podium. All right, that being said, let's move him out of there. All right, that being said, yeah, tonight's done and over with. We fire back off at Legacy Daytona next week, April 15th. Hopefully you have paid your taxes by then. If not, I will report you to the IRS because I do get a bonus for doing that. And yeah, I need the money. Anyways, love y'all. Have a good night. Thank you very much for sticking around. Hope to see you all next week. If I don't see you next week, I hope to see you on Wednesday night. So until then, y'all stay safe. Have a good night.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.